Hi. This intro sucks. Okay, if you've been following me on Twitter lately, you might know me for drawing this character. But we ain't talking about him. I'm about to tell you guys the worst experience that happened to me. Camping. To be more specific, for Boy Scouts. Now, for an introverted person like me, I tend to stay home a lot. Really a lot. So finally getting outdoors and getting some fresh air was a pretty good start for me. The first time I ever gone camping was in 4th grade, but I actually camped out at my school, and nothing much happened. It was just doing some typical Boy Scouts activities and we slept in an air-conditioned room. After I finished my camping experience, the next day I ended up getting sick. This went on until 6th grade. After that, I moved into middle school. Now in 7th grade, I never get the chance to go outdoors due to a certain pandemic going on. But later, in 8th grade, I finally get to experience going outdoors in the wilderness. And let me tell you, it was my worst experience of my life. When we made it to the campsite, everything looks fine outside, but when I got inside the toilets, yeah. That's literally something you'd see in a public restroom. Like seriously, who would want to take a number 2 in this disgusting state? After seeing that monstrosity you call a restroom, we were called for a meeting, and the counselor told everyone about the activities we're gonna do later on. After we unpack our things in our cabins. Okay, when we got to our cabins, it was okay actually. And the beds were something I've never seen before. How do I describe it? It's like a bunk bed, but longer. So the counselors told us that my class would be taking the top bunk, and I was fine with that. So I chose a spot under one of the air conditioner next to a fan from my left. Keep that in mind for now. I unpacked, changed my clothes, and was ready for some fun activities. Later, almost everyone was filthy, so they told us to wash up and continue up in the evening. So the bathrooms weren't as dirty as the one we saw earlier. And there's 2 types here in this camp. 1, shower together. 2, shower alone. Now luckily I'm not one of those people who would shower together. That would be awkward. But when I walk past through... Okay, I have to stop here for a sec. Cause I need to explain something. You see, it's not like one of those kinds. It's like a jar, but with some walls instead. With some water bowls in it. So I walked past through, and I saw someone had the audacity to jump in. I am not kidding. Those guys are mad lads, I tell you. I was so speechless that I pretended that didn't happen at all. Well, anyways, after finishing our evening activities, I was pooped and really wanted to go to bed. But there's a problem. The spot where it shows, under the air conditioner, was broken. Yeah, when we arrived, they turned on the air conditioners for us after from our long trip, and I chose the one that is freaking broken. Luckily, the fan next to it was still working, and that saves me for a while. But that's not the only thing I have to deal with.
Got pregnant. Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Play with my balls. Play with my
โอ้ย
balls.
ทำไมกูไม่แปลกใจเลยวะ
So good. Yeah, just roll them around. They're so good. Oh, my God. I love it when you... Uh-oh, slow down.
Yep, I had to deal with my classmates throughout the night. I'm tired, pissed, and annoyed by their shenanigans. It went on for an hour until one of the counselors told everyone to go to sleep. Even at night, you can't even get a good sleep. We end up waking up at 4:30 for some morning exercise for the hike we're gonna have, and a campfire session. And I was still pissed for not getting enough sleep. Luckily, the next night, everyone was very tired from everything that we endured. So we all go to bed right off the bat, with no disturbance. After that camping trip, I was exhausted and relieved to finally be home and relax on the comfort of my bed. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to mention, we also have to do a passport for the camping trip as well. But I'm not going into details. All I'm saying is that it will drain out of all your fun. It's like doing homework at camp. And it sucks. Later at 9th grade, it was the final time we're getting to go to camp. And it was pretty good. From getting the worst feeling from last year to finally having a good experience. When we arrived at the campsite, it was beautiful. Like seriously, it really felt like you really came to camp. And the campsite where we were staying was just open. And our school was the first school to came here, I think. And to be honest, this campsite was really better than the last one. They even have a zip line here. How cool is that? สำหรับเขานี่แหละ The cabin we were staying was awesome. We finally get to sleep separate. And the best part is that we get to choose which ones we want. Not only that, outside our cabin, they have kittens. Kittens, I tell you! They kept kittens here. They're so adorable, I'm gonna die. Heck, I was even able to pet some of them. And they're so cute that I wish I could keep one of them so much. Anyway, everything else here was the same as last year. But better. We even get to make a homemade catapult. It was fun as hell. And since it was the final trip, I asked my sister to buy me some sunglasses for me. Because I knew it's gonna be hot going out. And it's this pink one. And I'll admit, I think it was a good choice. Cause when I wore it, my family and some of my friends told me that I look cool on those. I guess you can say, I really bring up the heat. Cringe. After that, the final day has come. And it was fun while it lasted. You know, it really was a good send-off for the final camping trip. The best part was the kittens! Hey guys, Mac here, and thanks for watching my first storytime animation, sort of cringe video. And everything you see here was animated, edited on Procreate and CapCut. Was it worth it? Yes and no. I don't really plan to post daily on the channel cause I still have my life to live. And anytime soon I would be busy and wouldn't have any time to do my own things that much. Well, it depends on the situation I might be in. Right now, I'm making the best of it before school starts. But if you want to know what I've been up to, I recommend following me on Twitter, where I'll try my best to post art-related stuff. I do have Instagram, but I barely use it. Please don't hate me. Link in the description. I really work hard on this. Even when I'm procrastinating, I still wanted to continue. I only did this just for fun and nothing else. And there's a lot of inspiration for this video, especially from a guy named Real Peach. He's a Thai storytime YouTuber. Also link in the description. Oh yeah, all his videos are spoken in Thai. Good luck understanding my country's language. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. ขอบคุณที่รับชมครับ